Some major news this morning involving the ongoing government shutdown.
Now in its 41st day, we're finally seeing signs of it ending. Overnight, the Senate reached a deal to reopen the government and restore pay for federal workers. But the House still has to vote, and millions of Americans are caught in the middle.
And we've got live team coverage for you this morning from Newark Liberty Airport to D.C., tracking what's next and how it's impacting local families. But first, let's start in our newsroom this morning. Pix 11's Kalorama live here with the very latest. Kala, good morning.
Morning to you, Craig and Vanessa. The Senate took the first step to end the U.S. government shutdown late last night after a group of moderate Democrats flipped. But they didn't get anything on extending health care subsidies as they wanted.
On this vote, the yeas are 60 and the nays are 40. 3/5 of the Senate duly chosen and sworn, having voted in the affirmative. The motion upon reconsideration is agreed to.
After 40 days, the first step, a procedural vote to see if the Senate can move forward to reopening the government. Democrats have been holding out for the last month and a half to guarantee the Affordable Care Act subsidies will be extended. This agreement doesn't include that. There is just a promise to vote later on, extending Obamacare credits set to expire January 1st.
Let me be clear. However this vote turns out, this fight will and must continue. Democrats must fight because of millions of families will lose health care coverage.
Democratic Senators Tim Kaine, Dick Durbin, Maggie Hassan, Jeanne Shaheen, and Jackie Rosen were the Democrats who flipped to vote for this bill. They joined Democrats Catherine Cortez Masto, John Fetterman, and Independent Angus King, who have been voting in favor of a government funding bill for weeks. Senator Rand Paul was the only Republican to join New York Senator Chuck Schumer and vote against it.
All of us, Republicans and Democrats, who support this bill know that the time to act is now.
The Senate modifications include guaranteeing pay and protection for federal workers, including back pay from the shutdown, including 3 full-year funding bills covering military construction, the legislative branch, and the Department of Agriculture, which includes the SNAP program, and voting on Affordable Care Act subsidies by mid-December, addressing skyrocketing health care costs. The House, out of session since September, has to be called back to Washington and vote before this could head to the president's desk. It's important to note the last part about the vote on Obamacare credits is not in writing, but all of this is what needs to happen to end the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Craig and Vanessa.